pulling Fried, then you're not moving them innings, right? Then you're not putting Shane Green in the next inning.
No, you're not putting Shane Green in the next.
When are you
no,
putting
I'm
Shane
pushing.
Green in?
I am pushing Fried on another inning minimum.
The idea
There's
was,
one more inning minimum.
Here was the idea: Fried pitched a perfect inning. Should have gone Green. Should have gone Martin. Should have gone Melanson, and you're done. Everybody had their clean inning. And then you could have still pitched Fried on Game 4. You can't pitch him anymore Game 4 if you throw him 2 innings, right?
I don't care about Game 4 and Game 1. With this organization,
John,
I
if
want to
Martin-
win Game 1. I want to win Game 1.
But you win Game 1 if Martin doesn't get hurt. Do we agree on that?
No, I can't go that far because what would happen in
You gave up 6 runs.
what would happen in Melanson's inning? I don't know. Like I can't say that.
So here's the difference with Melanson. Melanson is not a strikeout guy. We know that. He had 2 guys down 0-2, could not get them out, and they both ended up with hits because he's a throw to contact guy, which is why I hated the Melanson move. I would have loved to go Newcomb there instead. That's just my opinion.
I don't have any problem with that.
And the reason why Melanson needs a clean inning. He needs a clean slate. He needs the bases clean when he comes in.
I think that's fair. That's very fair. I think that the whole thing, though, Chris Martin throws the whole thing off, but I don't think they win the game. I'm not going to make the jump to say they win the game if Martin pitches that inning because I don't know how Martin shows up. I don't know how he shows up in that game. No, I really don't.
But Alex traded for it.
Yeah, but I don't know how he shows up in that game. I hope that he shows up strong, but I don't know how he shows up.
Who do you have more faith in, Luke or Chris?
Oh, God.
Okay.
No question. But the only thing I would say is this, is again, with the whole Acuna thing. Nobody's saying Acuna lost them the game. But when you have a morning show but when there is a problem in the clubhouse, when the boss and all the other employees are upset about it, that's a problem.
It's a minute problem.
It's not a minute problem. You think that looked like a minute
That's
problem?
a minute problem.
You think when they were talking about it, it was
And
a
the media
minute
is
problem?
making much more about it.
No, they didn't speak. It was the manager. It was
Yeah,
it was Freddie Freeman. It was the
And
manager.
Zach
It
Klein
was his
asked him,
teammates.
and Zach Klein asked him, and Zach Klein asked him.
And they were
Zach Klein asked him.
furious.
Sure, that's not why you lost.
I didn't say it's why they lost. Why do you keep spinning that?
You take the good with the bad with the Acuna. You take the good with the bad.
No, you don't take irresponsibility on the job.
It wasn't irresponsibility.
Yes, it was.
He thought he hit a home run. He pimped it.
That is irresponsibility because
But that's what he does every single time.
No, he doesn't do it every time because remember he did learn his lesson for like
What did he do?
2
What did he do
weeks.
in the 9th inning?
For like 2 weeks.
What did he do in the 9th
Wait,
inning when he hit a home run? He did the exact same
And
thing.
he pissed. That one was gone. There was no doubt.
And he thought he
there
hit
was
that
no
one
doubt.
out.
There was no doubt.
You take the good with the bad with
Ninth
this
inning.
guy. That's it.
Well,
We said we want to let the kids play and do bat flips and everything else. This is a part of it.
not that you can bat flip on a ball like in the 9th inning when it's gone. In that ball, you cannot. You can't do that.
You can't tell a child, and I'm not talking about him
Right.
because he is a child. You can't tell a child it's okay to cross the street without mommy and daddy when there's no cars coming. Oh, there's cars coming now. You got to hold mommy and daddy's hand. One way or the other, dude. One way or the other.
Well, if you're thinking,
You want him to bat flip and pivot?
if I hear one more time that he's 21 years old,
Oh, I'm over that part.
So-
He is what he is. He'll do this when he's 30.
it
He'll
looks
do
that way.
he'll
It
do
looks that way.
these exact
It
same,
looks
and that's
that
why
way.
I say take
And
the
guess
good
what?
with the bad.
How do you think that builds? You've been in the workplace before and seen people who do things differently than everybody else when everybody else is doing it one way and they don't do it that way. You've seen how does it go? How does it go the
It does
second?
not go
How does
over-
it go the next year?
It does not.
How does it go the next
It
year?
does not go over well, and here's why. There's one thing that you and I can do is bust our ass and hustle.
Right.
We can do that. We don't have the ability of Ronald Acuna. We can't hit 400-foot bombs and 500-foot
Right.
bombs, but we can bust our ass. That's just an effort
Sure.
thing. That's why everybody's so upset.
Yeah, I
agree
think
with
that's
you
what
on
it
that.
is. I mean, and that's the big thing is too. They've done a lot to build a culture here. I don't want to see a culture destroyed in where you're having it where people have negative feelings about each other in the workplace because one person isn't coming to work pulling the rope in the same way as everybody else.
If they win that game, are there still negative feelings in the locker room?
Yes. Oh no! Whoa! Are you kidding me? You don't think that's talked about after the game? You're out of your mind.
Oh, it is.
You're out of
but
your mind.
it is,
and you
but
don't
if-
think it would have been
It
addressed?
is, but if they win this series,
Oh, no,
guess
no,
what? They're
no,
still pouring
no.
champagne on
They would've
Acuna when
exactly.
this is done.
Absolutely.
Winning solves everything.
No question. Now,
Same thing with the brothership
Now-
and all that in Flowery Branch.
that solves nothing.
It all
That
no,
solves
but I'm saying
nothing.
it all works when you're winning.
Yeah, that solves nothing. When did they win? That was years ago. The one thing I know is they're facing a pitcher today who hasn't given up an earned run in eight of his last 12 starts. And the Cardinals are the best defensive team in baseball. And last year they did 3 errors in the first 4.